It's that time of the week again, Foodie Friday, and this week we're getting a taste of the Middle East from a restaurant focused on sustainability.
Digital journalist Jamaica Ponder takes us to a Michelin-star restaurant, Galit, for some family-style fine dining.
There's something about the liveliness of sharing with people and breaking bread.
At Galit,
And mixing and matching and like getting your hands dirty.
you can expect to eat your Middle Eastern feast family style.
For me, it's just kind of a little bit about who I am.
Michelin-star chef Zach Engel traces his culinary journey to his time spent traveling in the Middle East.
I've lived with a Yemenite immigrant family in Israel for a period of time and learned all their family recipes.
Cooking in Middle Eastern restaurants from Philly to Tel Aviv.
It's just like a cuisine that I have a lot of experience with.
And his co-owner, Andreas Clavero.
His family is part Palestinian, so it's also the food from his family.
The two created Galit to invite guests in and have them choose their own adventure through their tasting menu.
Crunchy, root vegetable-y sort of flavor.
And while the flavors may be from halfway across the world, the produce is not.
We source as much as we can from local farms and producers. And we also are really focused on the Midwestern ingredients, but through the lens of Middle Eastern cuisines.
Taking the local,
We always try and hang on to our neighborhood restaurant roots.
while still showcasing
The traditionality of what has been going on in the Middle East for thousands of years, but making it with the science and precision of fine dining.
Galit's menu features the best of the Midwest.
Capturing the ingredients at the peak of their harvest,
The kitchen using what they can while it's in season. Whatever they don't get through,
preserve them and use later on in the year,
making it easier to limit the restaurant's food waste.
and divert as much food as we can away from the landfills.
Buying in season is good for the planet and for the farmer.
We can get the money into the farmers' pockets during the season when they're growing, because for 6 months of the year they're not really generating revenue.
It's important to chef that they're not just practicing environmental sustainability,
But like sustainability of an economy.
which means it's not all about the bottom line.
It's also about limiting what we're putting back from what we're taking.
All while keeping it close to home.
So we get to replicate the dining experience that we love of eating Middle Eastern foods with our families, shareable, but delicious and intriguing.
I'm Jamaica Ponder in Lincoln Park, CBS News Chicago.
I'm always hungry after that.
And looks delicious, but the sustainability piece of it, I think, is just so interesting.
Yeah, it's cool to
Yeah.
see these Foodie Fridays because we always get the behind-the-scenes look and the stories behind some of the restaurants
Yeah.
we may have not gone to, or we want to go to, or they're on our list.
Right, and this one has a really cool behind-the-scenes story with it too, with a connection to the Middle East. I've been there before. They have all their wine specifically imported there, so that was like really memorable for our tasting and our experience.
Jamaica should interview you.
I know. I feel really like I'm proud that I finally made it to Foodie Friday and I've been to a restaurant. We've been doing this for
Right,
almost
right.
a year now,
Right.
and I made it.
Yes, we got to
love
get
it.
some more of those on our list.
I know, but yes, everything's on the list always that Jamaica does, so we love these stories. I love